bug on you.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah, get away. Oh, God, what is it? What is it?
It's a shoe bug. Oh, my God.
What is it?
I got it.
Not even going to
You're not scared.
Not even going to. I'm not scared until somebody says, "Oh my God, you've got a big bug." I don't. Is it like the size of a boulder or a bird?
It
like,
was totally the size of a boulder.
Rock and roll trucker. Welcome to the Rock and Roll Trucker, the channel that likes to rock and roll, the channel that likes to play. We love to eat, we love to truck, we love to see the world around us and just have a big old time. Come on in and have a seat, and let's have a good chat. We'll tell you where we're going, we'll tell you where we've been. Yes, that is me playing the music. Yeah, good morning. As the intro said, it's Monday morning. We're going to try and not even be mad about it. Monday catches a lot of flack from everybody. Let's give Monday a break. Pick on another day. Maybe Tuesday. Tuesday might not be the month. Well, you got tacos on Tuesday. Maybe we pick on one. No, you can't pick on Wednesday. That's hump day. Thursday. What does Thursday bring? Other than it's just kind of in the middle of the week there before you get to the good days. Yeah, leave Monday alone for a minute. We're on I-40. We're about to be out of Arkansas. I think last night's video, or when I was talking on the last video, I kept referring to the truck stop we were at and the restaurant and everything as being outside of Fort Smith. I can't remember. I think that's what I kept saying, but it was actually outside of Little Rock. That makes a lot of difference in context and everything I was talking about. I'm pretty sure, I think I was brain farting and saying outside of Fort Smith, but it's outside of Little Rock. We're about to roll up on West Memphis here, home of the big Petro and the Pilot and all the shenanigans that go along with it. If you're a driver, you know all about it. If you've got a CB radio and you've ever been by here, you know the drug dealer that's been on the microphone for the last 142 years trying to sell you some of that white smoke, trying to sell you some of that green smoke. He's got them party favors. He's been around forever. Can we all agree at this point? Them's the cops. Yeah. What kind of drug dealer goes that many years without getting caught? I don't know. I don't have a radio in this truck right now. I am trying to get myself, save up my dimes and nickels and quarters to get me a new one in here. So I don't know, is the white smoke, red smoke, green smoke guy still polluting the airwaves, Little Rock or West Memphis over here? I don't know. You tell me. But for as long as I was driving, way back when I first started, that guy was on there for years. I wonder if they ever caught anybody like that. I don't know. All I know is that exit, unless you're just making a quick stop to really grab some fuel real fast or something, it's just not a place for decent human beings to be over there. Nobody has a reason to just go hang out at the West Memphis, Arkansas exit over there. They got nothing to sell you but trouble over there. Yeah, that's a sketchy place. I've slept on that exit a few times. I've never actually had any trouble, but there's always trouble afoot. It's always lurking in the shadows somewhere. We're moseying on down. We'll be crossing the river into Memphis here in a minute. We'll take you over. We'll show you the big pyramid, all that stuff there. Our bellies are full. I bought my lady some steak and eggs for breakfast. Yeah, I'll be shelling out them big bucks for that fancy stuff there. I ain't going to tell you that it came on a piece of bread and came from Subway, because that would, that would taint my highfalutin big baller image there now, wouldn't it? Just no. She had steak and eggs for breakfast. Ain't that right? Yeah. We only do the best of the gourmet, finest stuff up in this truck here. It was actually pretty tasty though. It really was. Hey, we are almost back to the land of Tennessee, the land where I belong. Wish we could go to the house, but we're still out here trying to figure out how to make money in this here trucking world. And let me tell you, they always said that old, what was the old rap, pimping ain't easy. Neither is trucking. It's alright though. We're going to weather the storm. Get it all ironed out and figured out. We're going to rise to the top. Like the Macho Man. You ever seen that Macho Man promo from the wrestling? He was talking to Mean Gene Okerlund. He pulls out the coffee. I'm the cream of the crop.
take that keychain and ride in style. Just by default, I'm pretty sure my motorcycle goes like 3 or 4 miles per hour faster. Just from having the Macho Man hanging out of the ignition at all times. We got no science to back that up, but I believe it to be true. That's all that matters. Give me a sip of coffee here. See if I can keep you all entertained and engaged until we get across this here bridge. As I said yesterday, we're on I-40 East, and we're going to stay on I-40 East till the bitter end of this trip. Here we go. Rounding the turn, there's the Peterbilt dealership. I see the Petro up there in the distance. Yeah. They need to put a sign up here by this exit. World's classiest interstate exit. Yeah. Yep. West Memphis. So you got your Denny's and your Flying J there. You got your Petro. You got your Pilot on the other side. You got your Loves. And they are all their own unique flavor of sketchy. Particularly that Petro. That Petro can get quite interesting over there. If you're a driver, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. If you live over here, I'm sure not telling you anything you don't know. Yeah. Here we go. We're getting ready to cross that mighty Mississippi River here in a minute. We'll go over the first bridge to get to the big bridge. Take you on a nice scenic drive here. Just consider me your personal tour guide. Show you the lush greenery of the middle of the United States here. About to get back over here to the volunteer state. I am ready. I'm comfortable in a lot of places. I love a lot of places in this country, but I never feel, when I'm traveling, I never feel fully comfortable till I'm back over in the home state. The closer I get to home, the better I feel, no matter how good of a trip I'm having somewhere. I'm sure that's like that for most people. And everybody feels a little warmer in their heart when they get home to their home toilet. Everybody knows this. It's just fact. Wait, there's nothing that compares to it anywhere, no matter where you go. Let me see. Especially if you're living at a truck stop bathrooms and stuff. Every now and again you'll run into a good one. But a lot of times you run into nightmares. We've been tossing around the discussion of just as a funny little entertainment for ourselves. We're thinking about reviewing truck stop bathrooms as a part of our videography here. Give you the skinny on the good and the bad, and definitely the ugly. There's a lot of that. Let's see, we're rolling up on the Memphis skyline here. We're almost to the bridge. Should be able to here shortly see the pyramid. The pyramid used to be an arena. It was a concert arena, convention center, and everything. And I don't know why that went away. I don't know if it just didn't do good business. I don't know what the deal was with that, but Bass Pro Shop ended up buying it. And now it's just the biggest Bass Pro Shop in the nation. It's a bizarre thing. It was like, there's like a part of Memphis, it's called a little place called Egypt. My mom went to Egypt elementary school over here, and there's like a whole, Memphis has got some tie-in. It's like a, twin, like name, twin city thing. It's got some kind of, it's not directly tied to Egypt, but there's some kind of like weird like connection with historical name tie-in with Egypt and stuff. And they've got like some museums and stuff here, and you got the little community called Egypt, and they built this big pyramid. I guess that was back in the 90s sometime, I think. I want to say that maybe early mid-90s they built it. And they used to have really big concerts and stuff. I know like it was to the level of like Kiss and stuff had been in there. They had like one of Kiss's big like retirement or comeback tours or something ages, back in the 90s, and it was that level of venue. If you look right over there, you can see that kind of to the left of the bridge there. That's the big glass pyramid. Very interesting structure to see. And then you've got Mud Island over here. kind of stretches back and forth across here. That's a kind of a I don't know what all's on there anymore. That was kind of a famous little tourist destination and park at one time. I think they might have had a little amphitheater out there. And if you've ever seen the Tom Cruise movie, The Firm, based off of the John Grisham novel, The Firm, there was a big famous scene where he was running from the people trying to get him on there, and they were out on Mud Island. There's a good shot of the pyramid to the left there. But that whole book was based around a law firm in Memphis. And then, you know, most of the movie was filmed here as well. So, here's just some little fast facts about Memphis. If you get bored sometime, if you're into like Egyptian culture and stuff like that, you can look up the connection between the name Memphis and whatever they've got their tie in there. There is some interesting facts and information based on all that. You can learn about why the pyramid is there, and maybe we'll jointly look it up together and figure out why it quit being a concert venue and a convention center, because now that I think about it, I don't really know. I just know it's a bass club and it seems kind of silly, but it is what it is. We're not going to be driving through downtown, so we're not going to get to show you Bill Street or any other cool stuff. We're not going to show you Sun Studios or Graceland or anything. So now that we've given you that information, I guess I'm going to hop off for a bit. My mighty fine lady is back there in the back doing her job. She can work from anywhere. It's pretty cool. She's back there in the sleeper using it as her mobile traveling office, and I bet I am chattering to death and driving her crazy. So we're going to give her a little break from my voice and give you one too. We'll see you a little further down the road into Tennessee. Be back in a little while. Greetings from the beginning of what's about to be traffic. It's been quite a few hours since I talked to you folks way back in Memphis. We are now on the outskirts of Knoxville. We're just passing the old 369 exit where the truck stops are, rolling up on the way station, right where the traffic starts every day. No good. Running a little tight on my time. Getting my stuff, getting my break in and getting to where I gotta be tomorrow on time. But we'll figure it out one way or the other, but I don't think there's any cities left in America where you can just drive through them anymore. Chattanooga, Nashville, and Knoxville, Memphis, all of our major cities in Tennessee have just turned into absolute morning time and afternoon nightmares, and then Chattanooga has turned into one all the time. Nashville's one about 75% of the day. It's I always seem to hit these cities, no matter what I do, right when this stuff gets going. And I love it when I hit it and it slows down right at the bottom of a hill and I've got a nice heavy load on. And then I know I've got to kill my momentum even more by probably going into the weigh station. I don't have a pre-pass in this truck, so if they're open, I got to go in. That's going to kill things even more. Oh, back to the old saying, is what it is, right? We've been trucking right along. You haven't missed much. It's been just a pretty solid run of driving, other than a quick stop at a QT for a splash of fuel and a pretzel for Mama back there, and a grilled cheese for me, and a couple of bottles of tea, just real quick on the fly. She's been at the back all day doing her work. She had quite a long streak of meetings, so she's been on the phone and on video and doing all her stuff back there. So we've both been busy today. We're really not terribly far. We just got to get 23 miles up I-81 to get ourselves in position for tomorrow morning's delivery. But when the traffic gets like this, it seems like that's 100, might as well be 100 years away. Although it does seem to sort of be moving. Maybe we're getting here at the time when it starts to free itself back up a little bit. Knoxville traffic, though, it goes for quite a few miles when it backs up. It's not like, Chattanooga, it's not real big in the grand scheme of things, so it takes forever to get through, even though it's a kind of a relatively short city. Probably takes about as long to get through there as it does through Knoxville a lot of times, and Knoxville stretches out and sprawls out for a way longer, much bigger town. Oh, here we're back to slowing down again. It was moving steady there for a minute. If you could ever just get it to move steady. The worst that I can't stand stop and go. That's the worst. And I can't tell what the weigh station, does it even have it don't say open or closed on the thing there, so I'm gonna choose to believe that it's closed since it doesn't say. I don't feel like there's any reason for me to dive off in there without actually knowing, and that could very well bite me in the butt. I don't know, but we're just gonna kind of try and blend in with the crowd and hope for the best here. If they do come after me, it's going to be one of the world's slowest police chases, because it ain't moving through here very quickly at all. So, yeah, I don't know. Some of the trucks are going in there. Not very many. There's 2 dozen and within eyesight in front of me. 2 dozen within eyesight on my mirrors. It don't seem like anybody's really going in. Maybe they had another sign out before. Sometimes they got a different flashing sign. I might have just overlooked it. I don't know. No, I didn't overlook it. They're closed. These people are going in unnecessarily. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'll go back and review on this video. I'll look, because if they had another sign back there that said open, I've got it on camera. Yes, I do. And if it says they were open, I'm cutting it out of the video. We're not going to have that on here, are we? Yeah, I tuned you guys back in a real exciting time here. You're seeing all kinds. I mean, if you'll look to your right, there's the Majestic weigh station. If you look to your left, there's Majestic traffic. If you look to your front, there's a Majestic Estes truck. We're really showing you the lovely things there. I don't know, they don't look like they're flapping their arms at anybody and coming out and chasing us. So I guess for the most part they're just letting us go on by. They may have had it closed on account of the traffic being so piled up and thick. I don't know. There was a couple of trucks went in there, but every single one of them went over the bypass lane, so they're all flying back off pretty quick there. I don't know. Of course, there's a whole bunch going in back there. I can see on the ramp too. I don't know. They're not coming after me as far as I can tell. not coming after anybody else either. I'm definitely not the only one that passed it up, so we're not going to worry about it anymore. They shouldn't have those things open in this kind of traffic anyways. All it does is booger things up even worse and make a bad situation even more hectic. Having all these trucks trying to merge back into the already slow moving traffic. I like Knoxville okay as a town, but their afternoon traffic is a turd. And I looked on the Google Maps there before I put this on there, and I got a pretty long streak of red and orange in front of me. If it would ever just, like I said, if it would just move steady. If it would just move steady. This stop and go is just really the most frustrating of things. So what have y'all done today? Where have y'all been? What did y'all eat? What have you been doing to kill time, patiently waiting our return back to the camera here? I bet it's been more interesting than what I've been doing. I don't know, unless you were just sitting in a chair with your nose in a corner twiddling your thumbs. It'd be about the only thing slightly less interesting than what we've been doing. It was a very, very highly uneventful day, other than the normal slew of horrible, wild, crazy drivers. I don't know what's gotten into the general public here in the recent couple of years, but everybody tries to drive absolutely as fast as their little car will go at all times. Everybody is in a race to be in first place, and I've yet to figure out what they're racing to, because it's apparently not work, because the interstates are this full of cars 24 hours a day, 7 days a week anymore. I don't know how anybody I don't know how anybody has time to make money anymore, because it seems like everybody is out here with me. I know what I'm doing out here. I'm at work. These just never-ending supplies of cars chocked full of people. I don't know where they're going. Awful lot of people on vacation at one time or something. I don't know. But it's been like that just endlessly ever since, whenever the COVID stuff started letting up. People started getting back out, and I don't know. You got all the significant amount of people working from home and stuff now, but if you're driving up and down the interstate all day, all night, every day, you're not working from home either. So who are all these mysterious people that just drive all day? That's all they do. That's all they do. They're out here trying to drive all the time. I'm trying to figure out how to not have to drive anymore. We want to retire, and we're about 25, 30, 40, 50 years too soon. I don't know about this retire. I don't know how many more people in the world will actually get to retire. Seems like that's one of those things that's going the way of the dinosaur. I think you just work till you can't work anymore. I don't know. But seems to be getting that way. Harder and harder to make things stretch out anymore. Even when you got a decent job, I don't know. If you ever get behind, it's hard to catch back up in today's world. It's not like it was. But that's a conversation for another day. There's some people on the side. I know. What else is in front of us that people have been slowing down for, do you think? I saw a couple more incidents today of people, both lanes, coming to a complete grinding halt for somebody being pulled over for a speeding ticket. That's been a thing real common out here lately. I can't figure that out. That never was a thing. It was always slow down, move over. Used to, the interstate didn't come to a complete halt in 2 and 3 lanes wide for traffic tickets, but I think I've discussed that on here before. Well, I certainly didn't turn this camera back on at a very interesting time, so I'm gonna hop off here. I'll put you back on when I get a little bit, when I get up there around 81, a little closer to where we're gonna stop and figure out what we're gonna do. Till then, y'all go eat dinner or something. It's about that time. Get back with me here in a little while and tell me what you had. Tell me about your turnip greens and your beans and your cornbread. If you're eating right. If you're eating that stuff, you're eating right. Tell me about it when we get back. See you in a little while. Greetings. We're out here in the dark.
We are parked for the night. Uh-oh. We're out here. We're trying to take Dash out for his nightly outside visit. And there's another dog over there. He gets pretty excited about it. We're at the McDonald's. There's Morticia there. Yeah. We're at the McDonald's right down the street from where we got to be at the Midway Walmart. Midway, Tennessee Distribution Center. We're at the Bulls Gap exit. There's a little truck stop over here, but you got to pay to park it at, and they're militant about it. And you got to do it through an app and everything, and it's a pain in the butt. So there's room for about 5 or 6 trucks at the McDonald's. And I was familiar with that because I used to stop here all the time. So that's what we did. We did that. We're outside. See, there you go. See those golden arches glow, right? Yeah. Right here, where are we at? Let's go see if I can find Dash. Let's go see if we can find Dash. Y'all can probably hardly see me right now. We're out here. There's the lady. Look, she's got a dog. How you doing, lady? How you doing, lady? Look at there. There's Dash. Dash, move. What you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. We done went over there. We went and had us went and got some cookies from McDonald's. We were craving a sweet treat. And if you go in the evening times at McDonald's and you order the cookies, they usually don't have them pre-made, so they got to bake them, and you get them nice and fresh and hot. Pro tip if you want a hot cookie while you're out on the road and you get near McDonald's.
I like how you were saying that we wanted a sweet treat. It was not a we situation.
She wanted a sweet treat. I had nothing to do with it. And I definitely didn't eat a cookies and cream pie along with my chocolate chip cookie. Didn't do it. I would never do such a thing. Yeah. Nice spot though. We got the ones over here, if you can see those posts and the concrete over there beside the truck. There was no other trucks here when we got here, and they got that blocked off, I guess, to keep people from parking all the way over here in this corner. So we only got neighbors on one side. It was weird. We got here, it's usually full here, and there wasn't a single truck here or at the truck stop. So it's kind of bizarre, but it works for us. This video is going to be cut kind of short today. I did a lot of driving today. She did a lot of working in the back, so not a lot of filming. So it's just going to be kind of a simple little quick visit for the most part today. We're standing out here, and let me see. We'll do some music this time. I'll tell you my music recommendation. I bet she'll be on board for this one. She's been on a kick for this since it came out, I think. And I have too. I remember buying it on cassette when I was in middle school. Yes, I am cassette years old.
Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?
Cassette years old. We sat down and watched a live concert the other day of them and everything.
Do I get to say it? 16 stone?
Yes.
You have a giant bug on you.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Get away. Oh, God, what is it? What is it?
It's a shoe bug. Oh, my God.
What is it?
I got it.
Not even going to cut.
Not scared.
Not even going to cut. I'm not scared until somebody says, oh, my God, you've got a big bug. Is it like the size of a boulder or a bird?
It was totally the size of a boulder.
Well, I ain't even going to cut that out. We're leaving that. But yes, she was correct. Music recommendation of the day. Bush, 16 stone. We're going back to the 90s there with that one. Alternative rock classic. Full of radio hits. Full of perfect B-side songs. Everything about that record is good. That was just like...
make perfect sense.
Yeah, the lyrics make perfect sense on that record. Gavin Rossdale was well known for his very sensible, very easily decipherable lyrics. No, not at all. But that is one of the prime classics of 90s alternative rock right there. And they're still, Gavin Rossdale's still going. He's got a completely different band now, but Bush, as a namesake, is still going. Yes. And it's weird standing still talking to you just on this view, but you get to see what I see. That's what this is all about. This channel is all about you seeing what we see. So, there's the golden arches. There's Morticia. Whoa! There's the lady. There's the dog again. But yes, that is our musical recommendation. Bush, 16 stone. I'm explaining to them it's kind of weird that I'm standing here static with the director's view thing on here, but it's like they're getting to see what the whole thing is about, them seeing what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is the Golden Arches
McDonald's.
and the moon. Yes.
The moon's really pretty, even though the phone doesn't pick it up.
It really is. It doesn't pick it up good at all. Picks up them big glowing signs though. But yeah, McDonald's, Bulls Gap exit right over here off of I-81 in Tennessee, exit 23. Don't be telling everybody about our secret little McDonald's parking spot. That's not a secret. But yes, if you're ever in a pinch and you need something, and it's before, well, it's after you get to the scale house if you're going north, but if you're going 81 south and getting ready to cross into Tennessee and you feel like you're running a little illegal, jump off at this exit too, and you can just keep on following that road down and go down and around into Morristown, bypass that ugly old 81 Bulls Gap scale. Let me tell you. And I bet some of this sound is going to be muffled in and out, because I just realized where I was holding that a minute ago was by the microphone. So if the sound's a little iffy, sorry. My bad. But yes, there's your secret workaround around the Bulls Gap scale there too. Jump off at the McDonald's exit, go down and around through Morristown. It's a good one. Not going to say I've ever done that, but there's a reason I know about it.
Truck trails.
Trucker Tales, yes. Well, we're going to sign off and say goodnight.
Adios.
Bye-bye. What's up with Dash?
Dash. You say bye. You say bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You see that big sweetie was happy to tell y'all bye. He was excited. But we're going. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. If you made it this far in the video, like and subscribe if you feel like it. Get in those comments and talk to us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Mwah.
Bye-bye.